Hello, Nyonjong, and we are live. And today's topic of conversation is You're Not Alone. We're going to be talking a little bit about the benefits of one of the main benefits in our online business that has been a game changer for us, for me personally, and maybe you one day. So I'm going to be discussing this with my amazing business partner. And she will get to share her journey as well on how this business training, one or step-by-step training, has benefited her for her training. So I'm going to bring her on stage. Hello, and thank you for joining me today. Go ahead and introduce yourself and tell our audience why our training help or how our training helped you kickstart our online business.
Hello, everybody out there who don't know who I am. Thank you, Punya, for having me here. My name is Tay. I am a business coach and mentor in this business. I run my online business full time. If you have been wondering about business, stick around with us. And I've been doing this for quite a while, and I love it. And yeah, love to be here. And else did you want me to? Sorry, my brain's a little foggy today.
It's okay, definitely understandable. Can you share a little bit about how our training helped you kickstart your business?
Oh, yes, of course. Oh my gosh. For any of you out there watching, if you're coming across this right now during the live, and thank you for watching us live, and for you who are watching the replay or catching the replay, know that this training is amazing. There's no word to describe it, but like I always tell my community, it's magical because I've found businesses before in the past, and there's nothing like this. It's easy made. Okay. This training is all video based and it is simple steps and instructions. It literally walks you through all of the steps to set up your business and to run your business and how to what to say about your business. And so it's made for ordinary people just like you and me, right? Who want to start or who have done businesses that don't work or didn't work. Okay. So I'm sure business works for everybody if you have the resources. But with our system and our training, guides you step by step, gives you all of the tips and tools and tricks and the systems to help you be successful, to set up and be successful. Okay, so that's why I think that I was very able to be successful because of the resources provided to me. Because, like I said, I mentioned I've done businesses before, and it was just like, here's the business, do what you will with it, right? But this one gives you the business, has already researched the products, has already put, like, if you have not joined or watched our free information webinar, make sure you check it out because we talk about the 3 pillars. So find out why an online business is successful, even offline business too, like the traditional ones. Okay, you need 3 pillars to be successful, and find out what the 3 pillars are. And if you have questions, come back and let's talk.
Wow, you already sold me there. Yes, talking about training or starting, especially before we talk about training, just talking about starting something new that is already scary enough. For me, it was, and that's why it took me a little bit. But giving the confidence in within yourself, right? Regardless if you are tech savvy, business savvy, or not, you don't have to have those skills before coming into our online business because you get to learn those as you go through a step-by-step training, and that's why it's called step by step. And I've learned to learn that over the years as I become a mentor, and I get to see firsthand my team, those that, yes, you can see those who are eager to go flying off in their training. They learn a lot along the ways, and they come in with little to no skills, and the training helps them, and we are the proof of that too, because I didn't know business before I came online, or yes, before I started this. I might be tech savvy, but not 100%. And I get to learn that every day too, on top of the training. Um, and we also get continual training every week as well. And I learned to tap into that, and I learned to continue to water my brains, right? Because it's kind of like that. If you're not willing to water your knowledge, then it's just going to be a little bit harder for you because, like Tay shared earlier, it's a step by step training. There's a reason why we call it step by step, right? So, with that being said, um, Can you share a little bit more about what part of the training really helped you grow yourself in our online business?
Wow, that's a great question. There's not one thing only that didn't change me or my life or my business or help me at all. This training has helped me a lot, okay? But the biggest thing for me was mindset. I say mindset a lot because when I started this business, I honestly was not in the right mindset. I thought I had a growth mindset, but turns out I really didn't. It was a fixed mindset because I was scared to invest in my future. I was scared to use my money to invest. And who knew that rich people, they're successful and rich because they invest their money instead of putting it in the bank. So my mindset and the training on the mindset was the biggest thing. But I'm going to share two. Okay, you said one, but I'm going to share two. The second part is like the leaders and the ones who are experts in the field are giving their time back to us to give us tips and tricks to help us grow our business at the same time too. At the same time, we're getting all of this resources to help with our mindset, because if you don't have a favorite motivational speaker. We just celebrated our 51st anniversary last week. You and I were there, and we had so many amazing speakers there. One of them said, you can rewire your brain because your brain can be rewired, and our brain is just wired the way it is, but you can unwire and rewire it back to the way you want it to be. One says, don't get validation from outside because other people are trying to do the same thing too. So don't wait for others, okay? And then one said, just show up, okay? And so our our amazing system, okay, has that all in a box for you, okay? That's why I say there's just not one thing that changed my life. There's so many things that changed my life, but the biggest is the mindset part. Because if you don't have the right mindset and you think that trading your time for money is good, then hey, so be it. But if you're someone like us where you want to change your mind, but you're just procrastinating and falling back on that train, then check it out, okay? But the mindset part was the biggest thing for me because it helped me change myself, my life, and my family's life, personally and professionally for me, okay? And like you said, you don't have to have experience. You don't have to have business background. You don't have to be tech savvy, because all the tools, the training, the system is given to you to help you succeed, to set up from jumpstart your business from setup, and even help you run it. So yeah, let me talk, and I will talk all day about this business.
Well, I think you pretty much hit all the key points today and the key benefits of our step-by-step online training that will help us in succeeding in starting something new. And that's one thing that some of us don't know until we are in the door or get to learn a little bit about our online business before we actually start. And you pretty much said everything that I would have said. um, it's not about being perfect, and it's not about knowing everything before you start something new. Just know and remember that when that's the reason why we come on here, we get to share the knowledge that we have gained on our online business, and we get to share with you guys, and you get to learn about it as well. And it's just tools, right? Something that we don't get if we were to start a business offline and not have other partners. But also keep in mind that we have a global community that we get to learn from and use and help us along the way, along as getting a mentor and a coach for your step by step. And it's a lifetime. And you don't have to pay extra for getting that mentor and that coach.
Mhm.
And just know that our online business, is created differently because it's made for all walks of life. And like Say shared earlier, we're all different. But don't let others be the one to tell you who you are or what you should or shouldn't do. So, before we sign off here and say, is there anything else you would like to share with the audience about our wonderful step-by-step online training or our business in general?
Yeah, I want to share a little story. Like who if you're watching this and you're seeing, like I always say, maybe it's meant for you. Because if you are a mom, or if you're not even a mom yet, or a parent yet, or a dad, or a parent, or you're just going, into your future, and imagine, I'm not sure if you can relate, but if you're a first generation immigrant like us, you probably might be able to relate, because we have been passed down that trauma without it being intentionally passed down to us, and we're thinking that, hey, we need to do it by the book so that we don't offend anybody, that we don't get in trouble. Know that we all feel that way, and that we're taught to be in this straight road that's already paved for us. Remember that when you go the paved road that's already paid for you, you're following in the social norm. And so don't be afraid to follow outside of the unpaved road, where you can explore and pave your own road in your own way and your own destiny, your own life. Because this business is unconventional. But if you're longing, right, you've been following that paved road for so long, and you don't have time for your kids, you don't have time for your family, don't have time to take care of your parents, right? For those of you who is struggling for time to take your elder parents to the doctors, or just to spend some time with them, know that I know how that feels. I wish I had more time to be able to have that time to take my dad somewhere nice and on a vacation, but we only got to go to zoos, and we only got to go to out to eat at the buffets and stuff, right? It was too late for me, but don't let it be too late for you. Go unconventional. Just because something is unconventional and is out of the norms for you doesn't mean it's always a scam, okay? Sometimes the most unconventional things are the ones that will make you the most successful. Just look at all of those ones before you, right? Like the one who created Benjamin Franklin, who created the light bulb, right? Or all of those successful athletes. Okay, they went unconventional. They practiced day in, day out. And so take the unpaved road so that you will know what your purpose here on life is. And maybe this business just might be that one that's going to give you that time, going to give you that financial freedom, if that's what you want and that's what you're longing for. So yeah, that's all I got to say about this amazing business, because it is unconventional, but it is legit. And it is unconventional, but it is amazing and life-changing. As you've seen the past week that we were in San Diego celebrating our 51st anniversary. 51 years, guys. That the longevity of the business itself speaks for itself. So just know how amazing, how life-changing. And we're here to help change lives, not to sell you something, okay? And this business could be that thing that could help you change your life. That's all, Panya. Back to you.
Wow. Well, thank you. Thank you so much for being here today and sharing with our audience the value and the benefits of our online business and how much you can do with it, or how much you can do to help you personally and professionally. So, with that being said, I just want to say thank you to our audience, for tuning in live or checking out the replay later. And ask yourself a question: if this is meant for you, drop a comment below, or sign up underneath our down below where our emails are, our landing page are, and ask us questions, because you only know if you ask a question. It doesn't hurt, because you can get a peek on the inside, and you don't know where it might take you. So, with that being said, thank you for tuning in today with us. We'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you. Oh, hi, Manya.